Hello, this is Jessica Mckay. I'm an intuitive counselor and spiritual teacher at jessicamckay.com. Thank you so much for watching this video on numerologist.com. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to strengthen your psychic ability, specifically your clairsentience. And last week we talked about clairaudience, and the week before it was clairvoyance. So if you missed those videos, be sure to check them out. So clairsentience is the ability to feel and read energy based on the feelings and sensations that arise in your body. And the reason that this is such an amazing ability and why it can be such a powerful skill is because it allows you to do two things. It allows you to know how other people are feeling so that you can understand where they're coming from. So it allows you to get in touch with your compassion. The second thing that it helps you do is it helps you make decisions that are really in alignment with you, based on how you feel in your body. So in that way, your body is a compass that can guide you if you're trying to make a tough decision. So many of us are not connected to our bodies. We're not connected to how we feel. Everything is going on in the mind. And that's why we can feel so confused and we just feel cut off from what resonates. The body always knows the answer. Your body always knows what's best for you. It feels it. So the way to strengthen this psychic gift is to start to become aware of how you feel. And I'm talking about sensations in the body, feelings, emotions, your sadness, your anger, becoming comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. And that's not easy. We never want to really feel uncomfortable, so a lot of us push down and suppress our uncomfortable emotions. But when you allow them to be, they don't actually rule your life. When you acknowledge them, you actually have a much healthier relationship with your body and with yourself. And what this allows you to do is to use the body, like I said, as a compass to guide you. So for instance, say you're trying to make a very tough decision and you're trying to choose between maybe 2 or 3 things. Maybe they're career paths and you're just not sure. So what you want to do is you want to close your eyes and imagine yourself taking, let's call it path A. Imagine taking that path. Really get into it. Imagine it. Go in it all the way. Feel into what it would be like. And when I say feel into it, feel what's going on in your body when you imagine taking that path. What happens to you? So your body is either going to feel one of two things. It's either going to feel energized or it's going to feel drained. So you'll either feel excited or you'll feel tired or just a little bit like blah. And that's actually a feeling that you can detect in your body. It can be subtle. But if you're choosing between maybe 2 different things and you do that for each thing, for path A, you imagine feeling it, being in it, doing it, and seeing what your body does. You do that for path B. One of them is going to feel less stressful and there's going to be a feeling of it's going to be easier to breathe. It's going to be actually easier for your body to breathe when you imagine doing one of them as opposed to the other. So sometimes we're trying to make decisions and neither option is perfect. That's okay. If you have to make a decision, one of them will feel less stressful to your body. So this is about getting good at feeling into how you're feeling. And whenever you can become comfortable with your discomfort, whether it's grief or anger or fear, you can then be comfortable around someone else who's going through those same emotions, if that makes sense. So what that means is that it allows you to be a witness to that person. It allows you to support them in a way that maybe you wouldn't be able to if you weren't comfortable with your own discomfort and pain. So that's one of the really healing things that comes out of strengthening this clairsentience, your ability to feel energy. Now, feelings are contagious. We feel each other. We're all one. There's no place where you end and somebody else begins. It really is one energy. That's why it's possible to be psychic. That's why it's possible to pick up on someone else's energy and feel their energy when they come into your space. If they're angry, you can usually feel it. You can feel that vibration because it can be contagious. Or if you've hung out with someone in a bad mood and then you feel like you're in a bad mood later, you caught that particular vibration. So even though that's not comfortable, you can use that to help you intuit how other people feel so that you can understand where they're coming from. So if you've ever wondered how someone's feeling or what's going on for them, and it seems like a total mystery to you, one thing that you can do is you can sit in meditation, you close your eyes, and you imagine being in their physical space. You project your energy out into their space, and it's almost like you use your imagination for this. You imagine merging with that person. And when you merge with them, how does it feel in your body? What feelings do you feel? Can you sense the anxiety that they're having? Can you sense their emotional pain? What do you sense? So this is something to play with. This is something that we used to do in psychic training, is we would go out into a crowded place and pick somebody out and just practice putting our energy in their space and seeing how much you could intuit about that person's life. And of course, your mind is going to want to get in here and tell you that you're making the whole thing up and it's all in your head. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Let yourself make stuff up for right now. Let yourself practice getting in touch with feelings, other people's feelings and your own feelings. And as you do this, you will be able to sense more and more very accurately what people are feeling and why they're reacting the way that they're reacting to things. So clairsentience, it's a very useful tool to have at your disposal. And you already do this. You already pick up on people's energy. It may just be that you're not aware of it, or it may be that you are aware of it. So these are some ways to strengthen it. First, strengthen being comfortable with your own energy and your own discomfort. Get comfortable sitting in your own space. Feel into your body. Feel into your feelings. And this will open up a whole world, and it'll allow you to feel everything else that's going on. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful to you. If it was, please let me know in the comments. Share this video with someone who would love to strengthen their psychic ability. See you next time.